Welcome back, subscribers. So, crypto is tanking yet again. If you've been following my channel, yes, I've been extremely bearish, and for good reason. I've helped a lot of people short the market because it's not a good time to be going long. I was telling everyone right here at the 200-day that, hey, we need to break above it and close above it in order to stay relevant in the bull trend that was, price was continuing to go up. Everyone thought that this was a huge breakout, but I was calling it, a dead cat bounce, a false bull trap, and I ended up being correct. I'm not always correct, and that's why I have tight stops for the times that I am not correct when it comes just to trading. Fundamentally, Bitcoin is going to $1 million. Is it going to take 20 years? It might take 20 years, might take less than that, but that's where it's going. It's a finite supply of it, and we all know the fundamentals of Bitcoin and its new digital gold, right? So, for that reason, you should dollar cost average in and try to accumulate as much as you can. Never sell any of it. That's the goal, is never sell any of it. If you're going to trade it, however, you need to have good entry points, and part of having good entry points is kind of knowing what the hell is going on. So we've broken down. I entered a short when we broke below the 9-day EMA, which is this orange line here, and we've continuing to bust down. I've taken some profit, and I recently just added to the trade since we blew past this green line, which is the 50-day, right? So 9-day, 20-day, 50-day, 200-day, 9-day, right? Cool. Now that you're all on the same page, if I look at the volume profile, we're past all the major volume. This is why we are getting some bounces up and down here when it comes to price with big wicks. And that's because we had support from buyers and sellers here. Well, now we don't have any support from buyers and sellers. So I believe that this is a small consolidation until we break below the big support line, which is right around this $39,000 to $36,000 mark. That's truthfully where I believe that we are going. Do I think that we might get downwards to my little box here of my ultimate buy target of this 30,000? I do think that we are going to get a small touch on here. So I have some cash on hand that I sold a bunch of my bonds and in the stock market, because I am big into stocks. Stocks are not as volatile as crypto, so therefore, I do like them. They're kind of like a hedge against my crypto. But they do correlate, right? They do both go up and down fairly relative to each other because of the sheer market cap in them. For that reason, I have more stocks than I do crypto, which is, call me silly because my name is Johnny Crypto, but I come from a financial background, so therefore there's stocks. But we will see. I will close my short if we get a bounce above the 9-day. That is my sheer, I was wrong. Price is going to do something else. Completely lock in profits. That is what my strategy plan is right now at the moment. I do think that there might be some gnarly little bit of sideways action here and then a big bounce off of this level to try to get everybody to feel like, but again, we got to break this high in order to confirm that we are in a bull market, right? So realistically, that bounce has got to be up here before it corrects. And then we got to have a lower low. So if we go off of potentially these kind of lower lows to have something like this, this would be a bullish scenario for me. That would be a bullish scenario for me. The bearish scenario, more likely scenario, is that we'll have some little bit of action right here, right? We're going to go back here. We're going to bounce. Maybe we might get close to here. And then we're going We might have another little bounce here, much smaller, and then we're going considerably lower, maybe to that $30,000 mark. It's because of what's going on in the economy, around the world. If everyone was willing to just spend money and do all sorts of stuff, this would be a completely different story. But there's so much uncertainty that's going on is why people are not just having ridiculous amount of money throwing into crypto. And in order for stocks and crypto to inflate exponentially, we need to have big, smart money put money in. It's not going to be my $50,000 that's going to move the market. It's going to be giant hedge funds and whales putting in billions and billions of dollars. So you don't play against them. You follow what they're trying to do. So I'm just making money on the way down. And yeah, everyone calls me a bearish SOB. And right now, yeah, absolutely. Because I'm following price. That's how I make money. That's how you do it. Trading is not a gambling game. It is a risk management game. I'm just playing their game. They make the rules. I just sit down at the table and I play. Plain and simple. This is Johnny Crypto. I'm here to help you make some money.